Yo, what is up, guys? What is going on? Nice hotel W Wi-Fi. You guys flip with the Wi-Fi? Is it good? Is it good Wi-Fi? Like, I don't really know if it's good Wi-Fi or not. Oh, you're Holy? What's up, Holy? Okay. All right. So, guys, let me, boom, there we go. What's your TikTok? Because I'm trying to see who's talking to me. It's not me, bro. I promise you it's not me. It's somebody pretending to be me. Do not get scammed. Okay, do not get scammed. The hotel thing is sorted. The hotel thing is sorted, and it should be okay. You guys, we should have some good Wi-Fi going and whatnot, so it should be all right. It should be all right. So yeah, let's do it. Let me just send out the stream real quick to everybody in the world. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Oh, Dylan already did it. Never mind. W Dylan. I figured somebody was trying to sell me memberships using it. Yeah, bro, I will never DM you. All right. That's one thing about a guy like me. I will never DM you. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I do. I don't DM people. I don't DM anybody. I just vibe out, bro. I do. What the fuck? Oh my. Hello? Okay, whatever. Continuous autofit on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me actually move this a little bit lower, which means I need to go here and also move that lower. Okay. All right. So all should be good. Everything should be all set right now. One thing that I wanted to quickly just go over, the reason why we are on Lucids at the minute. Okay. So you guys will see. Fuck, boys. I'm at like 28% on my computer, gang. It's not looking too hot for us right now. So this is what we did with the TPTs earlier on stream. too large. God damn it. Why is this thing such a bitch? Hold on. I have an idea. I'm going to screenshot the screenshot. Boom. Okay, so if you guys weren't in the stream earlier where I did the weekly outlook, this is the TPTs. So we withdrew almost 10,000 from the TPTs. That is the second payout on these TPTs. The first one was about 11,000. This one is about 8,000. In total, we are sitting at now around 20K withdrawn from TPT this month, okay, from the start of this month. So from July 1st to July 20th, we are now at almost 20K profit on just TPT alone. Now, TPT is not going anywhere. This is an amazing firm, and in fact, they just did the instant withdrawals. So if you don't know, you can now get instant withdrawals on TPT, which is pretty insane. You can, as soon as you withdraw, it hits your wallet immediately. Right as soon as it hits your wallet, you can withdraw it straight to your bank, and it hits it in the same day. So it's wild. Must have a lot of accounts. It's 5 accounts, bud. Yeah. That is where we're currently at right now. Dylan just posted the link for TPT. There you go, W. And yeah, so that's where we're at with TPT now. So I told you guys once I take the second payout on TPT, I will go ahead and switch over to Lucid. Hence why you guys see on my screen now, we are trading Lucid evals because I am looking to now get max allocation with Lucid. Okay. So, yeah, that's where we're at. All right. We now have max allocation with, we have max allocation with TPT already, but, because we've already taken almost 20K from there, we want to go over to Lucid and try out Lucid. Lucid, I have 50K flex accounts. Okay, so if anybody wants to, follow along with me like I did TPT. By the way, for those of you guys who are new here, the TPTs I traded here on live, just so you guys know. Okay, traded the TPTs here on live in the YouTube stream. On Friday, we hit an absolute banger. If you guys don't remember, Friday, Asia to London, we caught the entire dump down. Yeah, that was us. That was right here on stream. So obviously that has to do with this payout. Yeah, doing the same thing with these Lucids, right? Gonna trade them here on stream in front of you guys. The goal is to get all of these to funded and then obviously go for a max payout. Max payout is 2K each account, which would put us at a $10,000 payout for a max payout, right? So that's kind of where we're at. So yeah. Now that we have our TPT payout, we will move onwards, do the same thing with Lucid. We're going to rinse Lucid, and then we're going to go on to Tradeify, and then we're going to rinse Tradeify. And then we may go back to Apex, which we started first, if you guys remember. And then we're going to rinse them next. So we're basically doing a series where we're going through and rinsing every prop firm on live. So now let me get into the plan for the day. Okay, let me get into the plan for the day. So if you guys were there for the weekly outlook, max allocation by Moose just means that you have the maximum accounts that firm allows you to get. So Lucid allows you to have 5 funded accounts at a time. So max allocation would be to have 5 funded accounts. So yeah, that's where we're at. Now plan for the day If you guys weren't there in the weekly outlook, the plan for the day is very simple. We are looking to short. Okay, the plan for the entire week is short. You guys can see how this daily closed right here. Very, very bearish daily. I was low-key hoping that we would go into this daily fair value gap today in the morning session. We didn't, so obviously nothing there. And then we ended up rejecting from this 1 hour gap, which was like kind of because we were very close to this daily gap. Like we were very, very close and it just didn't get there. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm looking for a new low to get made here on the daily. And we shall see how it goes. Okay? We shall see how it goes. We are inside of this 15-minute fair value gap. I do not believe we have SMT, guys. I repeat, everyone, we have SMT inside of this gap, and we have a 1-minute change in state bearish. We need to short. Guys, we need to short. Frick. I don't have my Lucid login. Let me get my Lucid login. Let me get my damn Lucid login real quick. Hold on, guys. Credentials. Hold up. I'm logging in. Bro, I'm going to miss a trade, am I not? I think I'm going to miss a trade. Guys, I need to short. I need to short. Get me in, bro. Get me in. Okay, I'm in. Bro's head typing mad slow, bro. My fault. Okay. Hold on. I gotta, make this screen, smaller or something here. I gotta do something about this. Let me group all my accounts together real quick. Oh my god, I'm so not prepared. I'm so unprepared. Boom, boom, boom. NQ because we're trading 1 mini. Okay, all right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rumble. All right, I am gonna be looking to long, or sorry, short. I'm looking to short. Again, these are evals only. All right, these are evals only. Yes, I'm in a hotel, guys. I am in a hotel. I'm not home right now. I'm clearly not at my home setup at the minute. Okay, let's see. Any second now, we're going to look for a short position here. I would have a ton of risk where we're currently trading at. That's the problem. Give me this 3-minute gap and I'm in. Give me that 3-minute gap and I'm in there like swimwear. Okay, hold on. Because my thing disappeared. Okay, 3-minute gap. Okay, I'm in it. Why is it not popping up on my screen? Oh, I'm on MNQ. Fuck. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to load up the trade of 8. Okay, there we go. This is so difficult to do on a MacBook or like a laptop. I don't know how people do this. Shouts out to the people streaming from their laptops because this is actually really annoying. Okay. All right, whatever. We're in. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I kind of should have entered on MNQ. Yeah, I should have entered on MNQ, but I have an entry here. I'm going to have a quick stop loss above this area here, and we're just looking for 1500, so. But I do have a stop above at like 906. Again, these are going to be evals only, okay? These are evals only. Nah, NQ's not good, bro. I need to switch over to, because I would rather do 10 MNQ so that I can actually see the trade here. It makes it annoying that I can't see the trade here, bro. No, I'm bearish. I'm bearish on NQ. I'm not bullish. I'm bearish. But we might not have put in the high yet. Let's see. Might want to go a little bit higher. The reasoning for this trade, very simple. It's exactly the model that I trade. 15-minute fair value gap, 1 minute change in state of delivery. So this is the 15-minute gap right here. We got the SMT, and then we got 1 minute change in state lower. So I took it off of that, but it looks like it may fail right now. The trade is valid until that high, but yeah, it might stop me out here. I have a hard stop at 911. I think it's going to stop me out. Let's see. Yeah, we are tapping back into the 1 minute CISD. But I don't know, bro. This is a strong move through this area. By the way, guys, no news this week at all. So we'll see. That could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but we're going to be here either way. Okay, I got stopped out on that. I need to switch over to MNQ because I don't want to trade NQ. Okay, from now on, I switched to MNQ, so whatever trade I take, you guys will see it here. But I did take a loss on that first trade. Yeah, I guess we'll see what this does. Give it a little bit of time. It could still reject from here because the invalidation of the short is going to be from right here, right? This high. That high is the invalidation for the short. What are we trading? We're trading MNQ, the NASDAQ. You give yourself 3 trades. Yeah, two to three trades max. Depends on like how well the session is trading. We'll see tonight how it goes. I am on evals, so like, you know, it could be like evals is, you guys know how I trade evals, right? Like I usually risk about $800, sometimes even $1,000 on a trade if it's like a really good setup. And if it fails, then it fails. I basically have 2 shots at it, right? If it fails, okay, cool. The account's blown. And I would have to reset and try again. But the point is to pretty much just get off of the eval. Now, obviously, like, you guys got to understand, I am clearly in a position where I can do that, okay? I can risk just blowing all 5 evals and then just resetting them. That's fine because I just took a payout from TPT. Okay, so because of the TPT payout, these are basically free, bro. You know? So yeah, if you're not in that position, then don't be sizing up and going crazy trying to catch the same trades. Okay. We are rejecting again, so let's see. Let's see. Turn my continuous autofit on. Isn't the 1 minute CSD? The 1 minute CSD is still valid, yes. The 1 minute CSD is absolutely still valid, yep. That's what this is playing off of right now. I'm just giving it a little bit of time. I may re-enter though. Is this 3 minute inversion valid to take? If you trade inversions, then yeah, sure, I guess. It hasn't inverted yet, but yeah, it's not that bad. Should have put stops at the high. I would have had too much risk, but you're right. I should have. I entered on NQ a little too early because I was geeked about like not being logged in, bro. It's all right. That's my fault. It's not a big deal. We gonna make it back. Is 1 minute CSD at 936? It is at 938. 938. We get the CISD. The CISD candle, yes, is 936. That's correct. That is correct. Hey, buddy, I don't know why the TPT account reject my order. I don't know, bro. Like, you might want to hit up their support. I am not TPT tech support. Be cool if I was, but I'm not. How much do you risk when making the buffer? On what? On TPT? So the weekly profile for you today is classic sell this week. Not classic sell. I'm just bearish this week. I don't have like a set weekly profile here. I think I'll have a better one at the midpoint of the week. Like maybe Wednesday, I'll have a better idea of weekly profile. When I go live Wednesday night, I will tell you guys. Or if it's clear to see by Tuesday night, like it doesn't matter. Like we'll figure it out. Okay, we will get the weekly profile. Do not worry, my friends. And as soon as I know it, you guys will as well. Would this be internal to external TP? This would be internal to external TP. That is correct because we're rejecting from a 15-minute fair value gap. So yeah, you would have an external TP at a low. So I would personally target the current daily low, the Asia session low. That's what I would target. On these Lucid 50K, there's no buffer, bro. There's no buffer, right? On evals, it's just a 50% consistency. That's it. So you make 1,500 and then 1,500. That's it. They're passed. Damn, Keyflow, you're that bearish. I think we go higher. I mean, we could, bro. I could be wrong. Overall, I'm bearish. Overall. Higher time frame. When's the college thing done? The college thing's done on Friday. So Friday, I'm done. How do you spot CISD? I have a video on it in the 30-day mini series, so go and watch that. For your Discord, you go with every trade, or is there a certain amount? Wait, what do you mean? For your Discord, do you go with every trade, or is there a certain amount? What do you mean by that? Got enough 5-minute FVG, shoots up, can't make the shit up? Yeah, bro. When and where do you do the weekly outlook? I do the weekly outlook in my free Discord every Sunday night. Every Sunday night. Yeah, I'm probably looking to re-enter here again. I just want to see how it reacts to this last gap, the last 1 minute gap that we have in this leg. I just want to see how it reacts to that. 1.5K on 50K. Yeah. 1.5K, 1.5K, and then you pass. That's it. Yep. 10 p.m. is indeed about to open up, and they're, oh, no, not yet. Yo, guys, my computer is at 15%. The problem is that I have a MacBook Air and not a Pro. I should have bought a Pro. I'm actually going to buy a Pro now because of the dilemma that I'm in now. The Air only has two USB-C ports on the left side, and then it has like an actual charger thingy, but I don't have the charging charger that goes into the charging port. I just have the USB-C, right? And my two USB-Cs I'm using already. My one USB-C is plugged into like this this other thing, that this like anchor thing that has a bunch of like USB and USB-C things, because I have the webcam, I have new mic, portable mic, and I have monitors over here on the side too. So I got like a lot going on, and both my USB-Cs are being used. So I could unplug one of them and plug in my charger, but that would low-key cook me because I would lose one of my monitors. I would lose this monitor then. And then it'd be impossible to like read chat and trade at the same time. We did close through that fair value gap. I may get back in here, guys. I'm going to get back in right there, and then I'm going to put a stop at this high. Let's see. This is still a decent amount of risk. Okay, this is still a decent amount of risk, but, you know, I'm risking it for the biscuit right now. Okay, I'm risking it for the biscuit. Ooh, I just realized you guys can't see the position thingies. Let me put them on the left side of the chart. Order alignment left. There you go. W. Yeah, risking the high right here. And I guess we shall see how it goes. We did not respect that 1 minute gap, so I'm willing to try it out and see how this goes. Again, the target is for whatever short I take is going to be the low or 1500. Okay, our consistency is 1500. Right now we're down 600. We realized a $600 L, so that means we need to make 2100. Kill the mic and use the internal mic while the PC charges. Bro, the internal mic sucks. The internal mic is garbage. Absolutely garbage. You're trash at trading and always have been. Yeah, show me one singular band. Show me one singular band, Dread FX10. You have FX in your name, so I already know you've been either a victim of a scam multiple times, so you're retarded, or 2, you are a scammer. And 3, for a fact, you are unprofitable. And you cannot show me a singular band alone. Not even one. Sacrifices must be made. Yeah, we're going to have to sacrifice something, bro. We'll see what we sacrifice. We'll see. It's probably going to end up being, I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to end up being my other monitor. My other monitor here is probably going to have to kick rocks. This should go on a 15-minute Wixie. We hit the 15-minute Wixie, bro. This bullish one, or sorry, the bearish one, we hit that. Oh, I see what you're talking about. There's a bearish 15-minute, or sorry, there's a bullish 15-minute Wixie down here. We hit the bearish 15-minute Wixie. We have a bullish one down here too. I would think it goes through that, right? Because we're trading internal to external, so I wouldn't want to target the Wixie. Like, I would want it to go through. Like I said, at this point, whatever short I take inside of the range, you would have to target the lows. Like, that's the only thing you could do. You'd have to target the lows. Here's 10 p.m., guys, by the way. 10 p.m., pretty shit open and like very, very ass-looking 5-minute, 15-minute, whatever, because there's nowhere for this to manipulate unless it wants to break this area and go to the upper 15-minute. It could go to the upper 15-minute, in which case we would take another unnecessary loss, which would kind of suck, but it's okay. So, yeah, we'll see. But this upper 15-minute is in play. It's possibly in play. But yeah, nowhere really for this to manipulate. Realistically, that was pretty shitty execution on my part for this session here, because I should have waited for this CISD and just entered on the change in state instead of getting the entry down here and risking less. Because realistically, I could go break even here on that trade if I entered at CISD. So it's all right. Lesson learned. Now we watch and see what this 4 hour does. It can manipulate 1 hour and 30-minute gap. 1 hour we have already hit right here. So I would expect it to reject. 1 hour gap has already been manipulated. So the only gap above is the 15-minute gap that we have up there. That's the only gap left, this one. So it could go up there. Hopefully it doesn't, but we'll see. How did your class go? It went pretty well. So I'm at, for those of you guys who don't know, I'm doing a trading class, day trading class, Monday through Friday at the University of Michigan right now. And had the first one today. It went pretty well. I had a bunch of stuff prepared for it. Like I had a slideshow prepared by Holy, and we had it like kind of split up to where, you know, these slides were day 1, these slides were day 2, these slides were day 3. But I literally went. Today was day 1. We went to like the day 3 slides. So yeah, whatever, it's fine. Tell everyone that has premium to check out Cobra's Den for my treat for them. Let me double check and make sure first. Not sure what you're talking about, my friend. Small bearish volume building up technically. Yeah, I mean, let's see. This is a bad push. Like, this makes me think that we may be going for the 15-minute gap up top. After this trade, we got one trade left on these evals. We got one last trade left. And that would be another short that I would try from that upper 15-minute gap, and then that's it. Then if that's a loss, these accounts are cooked. Then I would have to reset and go again. You ready for NYC meetup? Yeah, I am ready for NYC meetup. May I ask the thesis for short? Okay, so cooked on that, and these evals are now down to $600 a piece on the drawdown remaining. So yeah, literally one trade left. That's it. Any chance of wanting the daily gap? It could. The only thing is, I just don't like this closure from yesterday for us to go higher today. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to go higher today. It could. It's like anything is possible here. But just based off of this candle closure here alone, this is clearly a very bearish candle, right? Because we were all the way up here at one point. We almost went to the daily gap, and then it rejected all the way back down. So, like, I'm not a big fan of that. Okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking for sure, like, the next trade that we try is going to be up here. Okay. If we can get that, I'll give it a shot. If we don't get anything out of there, then I don't really see anything else. There's no good long setup either, right? Because for longs, we would have had to see either this 15-minute Wixie here or this 15-minute fair value gap here. One of these two should have gotten hit if we wanted to make a move higher. We never got the move higher. So, or we never got the move into those to get a move higher. So, like, for now, I'm going to remain bearish, but we'll see. Key, considering joining Discord, are you live daily or what's included in the Discord? I'm live pretty much every single day in VC, like all day long almost. When I wasn't, obviously, like right now, I can't be because I'm not home. But when I am home, I'm in VC like almost all day, bro. Fuck, just blew 2 funded. Brother, come on, man. Come on, bruv. We're almost in the 15-minute gap up top. Bro, Minimon, please, Minimon. You are doing too much. Don't be attached to the account. It's part of trading, especially with props. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I hope you guys realize I'm trading evals, and I constantly say I'm trading evals for a reason, because I trade evals very differently than I do my fundeds. You guys that have been here and were here all last week, you guys see how I trade my fundeds, right? It's nowhere near the same as the way that I trade evals. That's why I keep saying this to you guys. So don't sit here and signal bot evals on your goddamn funded, bro. Like, what do we? Come on, bro. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm a little sick, bro. Where in the blue hell is this 10 p.m. manipulating into? It would have to be this 15-minute gap up top. That's the only place that we have here. How come you're in a hotel? I'm not home, bro. I am in Michigan right now at the Michigan State University. Hay fever still? Bro, it went away and then it like came back. I don't know. Thoughts on orb? Yo, Blasky, can you stop like saying that over and over again, bud? I don't know what you were talking about. I looked in the fucking Cobra's Den. There's nothing there. Oh, I see it. We said that. I'm pretty sure somebody said that earlier in the freaking, what's it called? Somebody sent that earlier in the weekly outlook when we were doing the weekly outlook. When are you going to post the weekly outlook? I'm going to be posting it in a little bit right after stream. Before stream ends, I'm going to post it. SMT indicator, I use SMT divergences V2 by out of options. Yeah, we are getting a rejection now. Like, bro, the thing is, it never hit the 15-minute gap. So where did this manipulate to just now? It didn't really manipulate anywhere, really. But this is a reversal signature. It is coming back down. I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. I don't like the fact that it didn't hit the 15-minute gap. To me, that may signal a potential engineered high. Can you explain what you mean with manipulate? So what I mean when I say manipulate is every single candle has 3 phases that it goes through, right? So every single candle has an accumulation, it has a manipulation, and it has a distribution, right? So if it is a bullish candle, okay, if we're expecting a bullish candle, then that bullish candle needs to go lower first, right? So it's open, low, high, and close for a bullish candle. If it's a bearish candle, it needs to go above. It needs to go above the open first. So same thing here. We're anticipating a bearish candle, right? I'm bearish on the day. We're anticipating a bearish candle in this 4 hour. By the way, we just flipped, guys, and we inversed both 1 minute gaps inside of this leg. So is it worth giving our one last shot in this leg here? Or do we wait for the 15-minute gap? I don't know. Anyways, as you can see, if we're expecting this 4 hour to be bearish, then obviously we would look to trade higher first, right? We go higher first, and then our entry would ideally be like in this wick, and then we would go lower from there, right? That would be the goal. So obviously this has opened up and it has went higher. However, in order for it to properly manipulate, it has to push into a pity array or get a sweep of a swing high or a swing low. But ideally, it should manipulate into a pity array. NASDAQ or XAU? NASDAQ. Yo, bro, mods, can we mute people who are spamming? Like, L mods. IFVG and NQ rejected off the same 15-minute gap. Respecting CE, no candle came close above the 15-minute CE. I don't know which gap. Manipulation in 30-minute. I don't use the 30-minute ever, so I wouldn't say that, no. Would you say to a break-even trader can't seem to get a payout? Should I size up? Trading TPT 150K currently at 149K. Well, if you're break-even, you shouldn't really be sizing up. Clearly something's wrong. First, you should be journaling, and you should be figuring out where your system is going wrong, okay? Are you trading one-to-ones? Or are you trading positive risk to reward? You might just not be realizing your full R multiple. Are you holding your trades to the full TP? Are you moving your stop losses? Are you doubling down after you take a loss? Are you keeping your size the same? Look, there's a million questions, right? So you have to journal everything, and then once you journal everything for about like at least 4 to 6 weeks. Once you have that journal for 4 to 6 weeks going, then you go and you check to see, okay, where did I go wrong? What days was I losing money? What days was I making money? So on and so forth. Make sense? Very good. Very good. Yo, what happened to this? Why did my chart, like, you guys saw that? What did my chart thing just do? Why did it just do that? The hell? Okay. Are you going through London tonight? I'm not doing London tonight, no. If I copy trade 5 accounts on TradeAvate, can I still see P&L on TradingView? Yeah, you just have to log into one of them on TradingView. I just passed my first 50K eval, but the problem is that I can't find the button to what. Where's the speed to the downside? Yeah, I mean, we're like getting speed to downside, then upside, then downside, then upside. What was your outcome last stream aiming for last month's low? It got taken. Our trade hit full TP. Yo, can somebody mute Pixify? Who the hell is Pixify? My mods are genuinely useless. You guys are all about to get fired, bro. Every single mod is about to get fired. Useless mods, bro. Useless, these guys. Yeah, there is a ton of fake outs. There's a lot of fake outs in this market. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, mods are lacking tonight, man. Mods are big time lacking. It just needs to find fair value. When there is enough low resistance liquidity, no fair value remaining, then the algo runs. Yup. No Wagyu for the Moss tonight. No Wagyu for any of us tonight, bro. No Wagyu for any of us. Have you noticed that the fake outs are associated with the summer markets? No, not necessarily, but generally the summer markets aren't that great. Can I attend your event at U of M? You can't. I don't think you can. I don't think it's just open to anybody. So, unfortunately, no. They have to do it like through the college. I have a feeling that manipulation leg is a candid to the downside. What do you think of Shinobi's new whip he posted? Shinobi is a special human being. I do have moderators, Fiona. Did you short this AM or what? Yo, hold up. Who just muted Fiona, bro? Yo, the fuck? Didn't even do anything. Free Fiona. I can't even see who muted her. Did you short this AM or what? I didn't trade this AM. I can't really trade in the AM because I'm doing the class from 9 to 11. So my entire morning is gonzo. AJ was giving Shinobi shit earlier for still being asleep at 2 p.m. when he was supposed to be live on Lucid. Wait, is that true, actually? Shinobi's a special kind of human being, bro. You had the trade running for a day? No, I had the trade running for a single night. We entered the trade at like 11:30 and the TP hit at like 5 a.m. Just bought new 50K TPT using code KeyW. Let's go, bro. If you guys don't know, by the way, I said this at the start of the stream, but we just hit a total this month now. A total of 20K on TPT has been taken, which is a big time W from us this month. Okay, so we hit a total of 20K. And TPT over the weekend did something really cool, and they TPT over the weekend they changed their entire thing to now it is okay, that's the wrong plug. Fuck. I'm gone, guys. I'm gone. Oh god damn it. Oh god. All right, guys, this is so not good. Hold on. You know what I can do, guys? We're gonna have to low-key rock out with the MacBook camera. Okay, for now, we're gonna have to low-key rock out with the MacBook camera, bro. That's what we're gonna have to do. Whoa! Okay. Bro, this is straight unk stream, dude. Like, if I went on YouTube and I saw somebody, like, streaming like this, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is this guy doing? Okay. Bro, I'm inversed? Oh, yeah, I am. Hold up. Boom. Did that do anything? What the fuck did that do? What the fuck? Flip. Oh! There we go. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're fixed. Okay, we're fixed. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, the lighting is low-key like killing it. It's all right. I just got to charge it for a little bit. I'm at 1%, like it's cooked. I got to charge it for a little bit and then I will probably put the I'll put it back on. Wipe off the cam. It's wiped off, bro. It's not that. It's this light back here that's kind of cooking it. If this was my first time joining, I don't know, man. Yo, if this was I just realized how bad of a look this is if this was somebody's first time joining. You join, the guy's using a MacBook camera. He's sitting in a hotel and he's negative 1,300 across 5 accounts, bro. I am cooked. If somebody's joining the stream today, I am cooked. They're never coming back. They're literally never coming back. It's over, bro. Bro. Fuck. Oh my God. Yes, I'm in Michigan right now, yeah. I'm never coming back, first time here. Fuck, bro. It's alright. It's alright, guys. It's okay. Just say it's Brickle. See, like, that would make some sense, but if it was Brickle, I would open these windows and there would be like a skyline outside, right? There's absolutely nothing outside. Can't even see, bro. It's a goddamn tree. It's a tree out there, bro. Third time here and I'm hooked. What were you saying about TPT new rules? Oh yeah, I don't know if I finished that, but yeah, TPT over the weekend did come out with something new, which is pretty cool. They have an instant withdrawal option now. So if you trade on TPT and you make, whatever amount you make, you can do the instant withdraw. So you go to withdraw, it instantly goes into your wallet. And then from your wallet, you can withdraw it straight to your bank account and it hits it the same day. So it's pretty much like instant daily payouts. It's not daily payout like you request it one day and then it pays out the next day. But yeah, the same time you withdraw it, the same exact day, you're going to get it paid out. So it is instant withdrawal to your wallet. So pretty sick. Viewers are dropping right now. Bro, I know. It's all right. It's okay. You must be using Tradeovate. It won't work on Rhythmic or DX feed. Well, I don't know why anybody would use Rhythmic or DX feed. I've never even heard of DX feed. But yeah, it kind of goes without saying, like, use Tradeovate, please. If you don't use Tradeovate, you're cooked. Bro, everybody like up the stream, bro. Come on. Everybody like up the stream, guys. Everybody like up the stream. Everyone like up the stream. Are you actually good though? Just asking. What do you mean? Am I good? Like, am I okay or like, what are we talking about? By the way, you guys seeing what Price is doing? Already right back up, cooked. Already right back up. You hear about the new Lucid app? I did. I got it. I downloaded it. Look, I downloaded the Lucid app. So we'll be able to monitor these here. You already know I like the stream twice. Thanks, bro. Yeah, guys, I did not bring the Wheel of Misfortune. Yo, you guys can't even call it the Wheel of Misfortune anymore because we fixed it. You guys don't remember? We fixed it on the Friday stream. So it's good now. It's actually the Wheel of Fortune. So W, bro. Wheel of Misery. Nah. Bro, it's a good wheel. It's a good... Yeah, Nick, you literally won something. Nick, what did you win? Oh, you won a Tradeify account, I remember. Are those Lucid accounts you're in? Yeah, these are Lucid evals. We just started them. Are those Lucid accounts you're in? Last time I saw you, I was shitting my chair in pullback with you. Wait. Oh, yeah. I remember that. You're the guy that was Yeah, bro. Yo, full TP, by the way. Full TP. You said earlier you're in Michigan University taking a trading class, or are you the teacher? I'm the teacher, bro. It's feeling like last Thursday night where we pump uncontrollably. No, it's not feeling like that to me at all, bro. I mean, we could pump, but the farthest it goes, I think, um, the farthest it goes is going to be that 15-minute gap, or sorry, not the 15-minute gap, the daily gap up top. How is MI? I used to live there near Ann Arbor. Yeah, I am in Ann Arbor right now. It's okay. I mean, it's nothing special. I'm just here to do the class, and that's it. Why no TGR Island? Do I look retarded and unprofitable to you? Don't answer that. Do the students call you Keyflow or Key? They don't really call me anything, bro. They're just like, excuse me. They don't say my name. Full TP pre NY open. I know, bro. I'm telling you. That's why I was trying to tell you, like, don't geek out too much, bro. You'll be okay. We address him as Lord. No, but the P&L says otherwise. I knew you were going to say that. That's why I said don't answer that. But the P&L says that because we're trading evals with heavy ass size. So it's bound to happen, you know, at some point. What's your position? I just got to stream. I'm not in a position. By the way, guys, just so you guys know, if these evals somehow get blown, this will be the first set of evals we have ever blown on stream. I've traded 20 Apex evals on stream, passed all of them. I've traded over 5, I would say close to 10 TPT evals on stream, all passed, every single one, not a single one failed. So if these 5 fail, then this would be the first time we have ever blown evals on stream, which is, it's okay. It's bound to happen at some point, you know? I don't really give a shit what ICT is looking for. I'll be honest with you. I don't even, I know why some people like might look at his stuff, but like, I don't look at anything ICT does. Like, I don't care what he thinks about like the market or what we're doing. I don't really care what anybody thinks. Like, I have my system. I just stick to that, you know? Not that I'm not saying ICT is garbage and like don't listen to the guy, but you know, I'll trust my own judgment, not somebody else's. We didn't hit the monthly low in the NASDAQ indices. We did. We did. I'm 100% on par with you. Just sharing. Okay. All right. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Lil Joe 3, bro, is Garbo. Lil Joe 3, bro. I remember you from a few streams ago. You were still talking shit. I'm pretty sure I silenced you. And then you continue coming every single day. So obviously, you know, I'm doing something right? Because you think I'm Garbo, but you still show up every day. So W me, I guess. Which account is better, TPT or Lucid Flex? I don't think TPT allowed you to trade news trading. Well, I don't trade news anyways. But I think they're both pretty good. We just finished up with TPT, so we took 2 payouts on TPT accounts, made 20 grand on TPT this month alone. And now we are moving on to Lucid. So we're going to try these. So once I'm done trying these, once I get the payout on these, I'll tell you which one I like a little bit better. But they are like pretty much the same. Yo, Alec, what's good, bro? Why do you say we? You share profits with your mods? You know what? Yeah, I do. Lucid Pro goaded pattern 3 days. I like Flex a little bit better, to be honest. I like Lucid Flex a little bit better. Just got here. What trade did you take? I took two short trades. I took two shorts. Will you trade New York? I will not trade New York. It is very up and down chop, but that's what I'm like. That's kind of what you can get sometimes when you have a full no news week. Like we have zero news this entire week. Sometimes it can be like that. It's okay. It happens. You guys know by this point in time, I think every single one of you guys should know that not every single day is a trading day. Okay? You're just not going to get it every single day. It's okay. That's just how it works. Asia's so trash to trade, it doesn't move like New York. See, some people will just like, bro, they'll come and they'll spew some like crazy, crazy bullshit. I'll never understand it, bro. You're embarrassing yourself when you say things like that. Like I wouldn't say shit like that. You really be understanding this market. I wish I can understand it like you. I mean, anybody can, bro. That's why I try to like sit here and explain the moves to you guys so you guys can understand it. You just gotta have the time and service. That's it. That's it. Asia session when you know, you know. Yeah, bro. Look, here's what happens, right? Asia does nothing for one day. People will be like, yo, these guys will show up, random people, right? They'll be like, yo, Asia's so garbage. Asia sucks. And then literally the trading day right before, by the way, so the trading day before this is Monday. The trading day before was Friday, last Friday. Asia had like a giant move. New York did absolutely nothing. What did we, when were these guys, where were they then, right? It's okay, bro. It's all right. It's all right. If you don't like Asia, don't trade Asia. Stick to New York. I'm attempting another short here. Target 820. Okay. Any of the students you taught today in the live right now? I don't think so. Thought the same about Asia, but it has some bangers 100%. I've seen you take too many huge trades in Asia, bro. It's crazy. Here's the thing, right? Just about, I would say, out of 5 days in the week, 5 trading days in the week, the daily high or the daily low is made in either Asia or London. I would say at least 3 days out of those 5 days. At least 3 days out of those 5 days, the daily high or daily low is made during Asia or London. So if you're trying to trade a daily expansion, right, or if you're trying to catch the move and not just a piece of the move, which session would be optimal to trade? The overnight session, right? The Asia session. That would be the optimal session to trade. So, you know, look, here's the thing, man. Like, if you know, then you know. But if you don't, then you don't. It's simple. Teaching anything different from what we've learned with you? Yeah, I'm teaching like very, very basic concepts. It's like straight beginners. So it's very, very basic concepts. Like I'm teaching them about like liquidity and stuff and market structure shift versus liquidity sweep. Like that's what I'm teaching them. I just don't like holding a trade for over 1 hour. I prefer to get in and out. Okay. Okay, right, like what is the reasoning behind that though? Like what is it exactly? Like do you think that you would rather take okay, so if I told you that you could enter if I told you, right, that you could enter right here Okay? If I told you could enter right there and hold this trade the entire way up to where we're at right now, okay? Would you rather do that and take one trade and just hold it the entire way? Or would you rather take 5 different longs trying to catch this and risk taking a bunch of losses? So I don't have to sit in front of a screen? Well, no, it'd be quite the opposite, right? Like, if you're trying to take a bunch of different trades, smaller trades, you would have to sit on the screen for longer. The point of you entering the trade down here would be that all you do is once you move your stop losses, like once you move your stop loss, that's it. That's all you have to. You either move to break even and just hold the rest of the trade, right? Or all you do is you open up your phone, because you can do this from your phone. You go to your phone, you open up TradingView, and you just move your stop loss. That's all. That's the only monitoring you have to do. You don't really have to do anything. So I'll never understand why people would rather take like multiple different like stabs at trying to take longs instead of trying to just catch the expansion. To me, it kind of like, I'll be honest, and look, this doesn't apply to everybody, right? This is not like a universal thing. But from my experience, I'll be honest with you guys, the people who prefer to take like multiple trades like that, they have gambler mindset, and most of them, not all of them, are not profitable yet. That's been my experience. Again, it doesn't apply to everybody, right? So somebody could be a scalper or like trying to take like multiple different trades, whatever, and they could be profitable. It's 100% possible. But in my experience, that's what I see. I like, I don't know. It's hard to hold for a long time, no lie. Why is it hard though? Why do you think it's hard for you to hold for a long time? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm trying to get into your guys' brains. Why do you think it's hard? Kia, love you so much, bro. You're the reason why I passed so many funded and evals. You're the best trader ever, and no one will ever tell me otherwise. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm the best trader ever, but I do appreciate that. Trump moving the market 24/7. The thing is, bro, so you guys aren't wrong. You guys are honestly not wrong about that. Trump, it does tweet a lot. But here's like my counter to that. Do you guys think that the market moves because of what Trump is saying? Or do you guys think that the market is already going to move in a predetermined direction, and what Trump says just fuels the move towards that predetermined direction? Because if the direction's predetermined, then you want Trump to tweet, right? Because it's going to push market towards that predetermined drawn liquidity. So this is something that I showed on stream the other day, where we were in a long. Trump tweeted, and the market went up. Okay, now I'm pretty sure he tweeted some bearish bullshit, but the market went up. Okay, and I was able to show people on stream, like, this is the exact same thing that I've been telling you guys about. Trump offering new insider. So I have seen that. You know what I think? I think that if Trump is offering people, like this insider service, I don't think the market will react to anything he says anymore. If people can just buy insider information. So you're just getting your trade wrong quicker? What do you mean? I'd rather him not tweet it and create good liquidity and just chops around a lot of the time. Fair, fair. Is that not illegal as fuck? Well, brother, that's not the only illegal thing Trump is doing, my friend. Trump has done numerous illegal things, bro. That guy, like, I genuinely don't even know how he's not in jail. It's crazy to me, bro. That guy doesn't care about what's illegal or what's legal. Like, these people are above the law, you know? What president hasn't done illegal things, though? You're absolutely right. Most of them do illegal things, 100%. But it's very easy to see with Trump. He's very blatant about it. Like, he doesn't try to hide it at all, you know? People worried about Trump. People worried about Trump tweeting or getting their trade wrong quicker. Yeah. So technically that would be a good thing, right? I don't think anybody is like, I don't think there's any properly trading this. There's no like good trade to be taken here. It's all kind of BS. There was an entry right here. I wonder if anybody in the premium caught it, but there was an entry right there. And right here too. But that's it. There wasn't anything else. Kind of shitty. He's doing what all presidents do. He's just not hiding it. I agree. I agree. I agree. He can't tweet until after market close. Well, bro, that would only give him, what, an hour to tweet? Right? It wouldn't give him a lot of time to tweet. I'm sure you'd be an amazing teacher. What will you be teaching in Michigan? I did not follow you. I'm just doing like a trading class, day trading class for the university. We are inside of that 15-minute gap now, so we'll see what this does. If this doesn't reject here, then the only other place this can go is that daily fair value gap up top. So it's got like room to go higher. I mean, from here, we've got a whopping 268 points. That's actually not that much, but yeah. They do that. There's a course in college for trading. It's not like a course in college. It's one of those like extra curricular courses, like somebody can sign up for it. It's like one of those things that people do for like a summer program or something. And Peter Tuchman pretty much like organized it, and I got reached out to, and he asked if I could do it. So I was like, you know what? Sure. Yeah, right now, no rejection. No rejection. You still tear her? Sometimes, bro. Sometimes. Sometimes. I think I've adapted a lot in this kind of market. You know, I'll tell you guys something, okay? I think a lot of people... So if anybody doesn't know... I have 3 total entry models, right? I have 3 entry models. Out of the 3, 2 of them are heavily reliant on trading reversals, right? So top and bottom ticking, okay? And they do that really well. Now, when I got into the top and bottom ticking community, by the way, the most retarded community that exists on the entire trading space online, right? The most dumb, the most idiotic community. I realized how ass those kids are at actually trading and how unprofitable they are. But all they do is they'll take screenshots of them like taking a bottom tick or a top tick on some fucking eval or like some bullshit, right? And they'll post that and LARP it, and people are like, oh my god, how did you get that entry? How did you get that entry? Like, bro, the kids are ass at trading. I swear to God, I'm telling you right now, every single one of them was so ass at trading. I don't think there was a single profitable one. No joke, not a single profitable one. But it's funny to always like see that. You guys shouldn't be like so focused on this like top and bottom ticking bullshit, bro. Like it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's cool to get entries like that, but the thing is, a lot of people like don't have the proper system behind it, and they're gonna take a bunch of losses, and it's just not like long term. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything long term. This market, I personally think this market is better for a confirmation entry model. Even though like my other two models that are heavily reliant on top and bottom ticking still present entries, right? Like an entry was presented right down here, okay, in one of the models. So like you could have taken it, but I prefer in this kind of market where I'm not like super duper confident, I prefer in this kind of market to use my confirmation model. Most traders are ass because a loss makes them crash out. Yeah, true. Think about Bonka. I have no idea who that is. My Learnly is cooked, and I didn't make it to Outlook, I'm assuming. You're bearish. I am bearish, yes. The Outlook isn't uploaded yet, Hairball. Think about entry at 9:30 for longs. No, I need to see a 15-minute bullish fair value gap for a long entry. If we get a 15-minute bullish fair value gap, sure. Like, I'll take it, sure. I don't trade ES, John, so no. We had an Arash play last night, BTW, shit hit. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Wait, last night? Oh, in Sunday night, okay. You still got the Porsche? No, I sold the Porsche. I got rid of the Porsche and I got... Chill. I got a little San 20 now. A little San 20. Are you going to live stream your class? I'm not going to live stream my class because I think you guys would like... There would probably be like 50 people watching because it's very beginner stuff. Like you guys all know it. Every single one of you guys know the stuff that I'm teaching to them. So there's no point to me live streaming it, right? Please stream it. I'm stupid. Bro. We'll see. You pulled the trigger. I remember you saying you were getting BBS for the Porsche. I did get BBSs for the Porsche. Damn, bro, you haven't been in here in a minute, huh? Let me show you. Trying to find these pictures. There they are. Yeah, they were cool. I missed that car, man. We do almost have a 1-minute CISD. Yo, my my SMT indicator isn't showing me any SMT up here, guys. Can somebody see if we have SMT on ES? Actually, let me just go check, bro. We do have SMT here. We do have SMT. Yeah, we do have SMT here. I just don't like this 15-minute closure. That 15-minute closure is super bullish. I'm trying to be careful with the trades that I take because I got one shot. Like, I got to take a one shot, one kill trade here. Like, if I take this trade, it'll be the last trade probably. SMT on ES means the opposite for NQ. Well, the SMT would be like if ES makes, like we had SMT right here, for example. So ES made a lower high right here, NQ made a higher high. What will be your position size? How many micros slash minis? Well, my position size would more than likely be a full mini. By the way, we might have the webcam back, eh? Let me see. Can I get my webcam back, please? Webcam. Okay. All right, we're going to change the... Oh, yeah, we're so back. Guys, we're so back. We're so back. Boom. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's flip and go. Do you still trust a CE or a PD array rejection? Either is most likely valid for short. Bro, I like short. Like, I really do like the short here, but I'm just trying to be careful because the only thing I don't like is the 15-minute closure. I just don't like that 15-minute closure. And we got a new hourly opening up in 7 minutes. New hourly opening up in 7 minutes here. Are you on vacation? I'm not really on vacation right now. I joined the TGR bootcamp community and I regret it. Can I redeem myself? Bro. You might be cooked. 15-minute has no upper wick, team sus. That's why I'm like kind of hesitant. There's no upper wick. Well, there is, but it's not like... I don't trust this. I'll say that. I want to short, but I don't trust this. Something's telling me that I don't like this. I just got a feeling. I just don't like this that much. Looks like a Marriott hotel in the background. What is that information going to do for you, bro? Like, what if it was? Then what? What will you accomplish then? But bro, your model isn't a feeling, it's mechanical. No, 100%, I agree. But I still have feelings, you know, and my feeling is that the model is going to fail here. He's gonna ask for your bond boy number. I haven't traded next gen, no. Ganja Futures boardroom. Where's he at? Probably seen it so much you instinctively know when it will actually fail. Well, yeah, it more or less has to do with the higher time frame, right? I just don't like the way the higher time frame looks right now, even though my overall bias is for the market to go lower. In this area, I don't like the higher time frame. I subbed your channel a couple weeks ago and couldn't find you live like a week ago. I've been live every day last week, and the week before that, I've been live every single day. So, yeah, I don't know. Bought 150 MNQ contracts on my eval last week, passed it in 2 minutes. Is that good risk management and a good way to pass evals? No, because 15 minis, bro, you can like pass or well, I guess, bro, but like here's the problem. If you could bro, real quick, your shit is GG's like very quickly. Miss Mia looking so fresh. Thank you so much. I love you so much, Miss Mia. You're really the best. What time do you come live and when do you get off? Maybe I missed your timings. You didn't. I go live at 9:30 p.m. every day. What firm allows 150 micros? No, a lot of them. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. What firm allows 150 micros? That's 15 minis on a. Oh, maybe it's a 150K account or something. Lost in life, thinking of enlisting to the Air Force. Do you regret joining the Army? No, I don't regret it. But I got to a point in my career where it was like I was losing money going for drill, right? So that to me, like, that's why I just, I got out for that reason. Next gen, I hear like good things and bad things about next gen, so I don't know. I don't really know. Traded a 150K eval and it let me put 150. Okay, so well, yeah, there you go. That's why, because it's a 150K eval, not a 50K. I told you. See, I told you guys. This is going higher. The sarcasm. I was not being sarcastic, Mia. I was definitely not being sarcastic. That's crazy. Do you get a lot of army bros into trading with you? There was 2 of them that started trading with me, and both of them took payouts on Top Step actually, but they stopped because one of them was a cop, and so he like was focusing on being a cop and stuff, By the way, this is that bearish setup fully failed right there as soon as we broke through the high. So that's why I said I don't really like this. Now again, to enter bullish, like to get into a long, I need to see this bullish 15-minute gap. If I can see the bullish 15-minute gap, I'll take long. I'll take long. New hourly open, new 15-minute open. Let's see what this does. I would like to see that 15-minute gap, and then I can take the long. Otherwise, I'm not taking long at all. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. And that's that. We could also watch this 5-minute gap. This 5-minute gap's not that bad. We can watch this. How long are you in Michigan for? Till Friday. So I'm here till Friday. Long now? Now? You want to long the high? Chill. You think we see new low this trading day? It's possible, but I think the objective now for this trading day is to go up into the daily fair value gap. So that's what it's looking like to me. Isn't TPT reset not bad if day one you can get a payout worth the reset price? Yeah. But that's only if you can get a payout on day one worth the reset price, right? What's the guarantee that you're going to get? What's the guarantee that you're going to get a payout on day one of the reset price? Hi, guys. How are we doing tonight? Guys, everybody tell Miss Mia how everybody is doing tonight. Miss Mia is my wife, by the way. So she wants to know how everybody's doing. Everybody tell her, how's everybody doing? Are we red? Are we unprofitable? Are we, what are we doing? The daily FVG, it's right up here, guys. It's right up here. Right up here, right up here. Having fun watching my first Forex streamer? I am not a Forex streamer. That is offensive. That's offensive. Yeah, the daily FVG is right here, bro. Blown 2 accounts. Thanks for asking. Yo. Don't you ever call Key a Forex streamer or you'll have to deal with me. Yo, my top shooter is in the chat right now. My top shooter is in the chat. No Wagyu tonight? Yeah, bro. No Wagyu tonight. Didn't bring the wheel with him. Bro, I couldn't fit it. I would have had to take it all apart again. I'm not doing all that for that damn wheel. Then it would have actually needed an alignment. Dude, please work on level 2 data. Using level 1 data will make you bad decisions and lost money often. Okay, thank you, man. I'll work on that. Red on funded, green on eval, opposite of what I needed. What state you in? Right now I'm in Michigan, bro. I would like to see what you will do and trade when Federal Trade Commission, parentheses FTC, will stop all the prop firms. You guys will be lost. Yeah, bro, I'm going to be really lost. That's going to suck so bad. Do you look at imbalance close / open on that daily candle? What do you mean? What do you mean imbalance close / open? Oh, do you mean the volume imbalance? Because if we're counting the volume imbalance, this got hit. And it got a 1 hour change in state lower too. I don't know if that's what you're asking about or not, but a different room? Yeah, I'm in a different room. I'll call you after and tell you what happened. But the old hotel was basically a garbage can. Is that genuinely true? Does the FTC want to get rid of prop firms? No, bro. It's a bunch of idiots, bro. Like, it's a bunch of idiots. I mean, like, if that's genuinely something that you're concerned about, though, there's a pretty easy fix, right? Pretty easy fix. You take the money that you're getting from payouts. And I think, genuinely, I think that everybody should be doing this, okay? if you don't have a live account already, okay, I'm going to give you guys the blueprint real quick on what you should be doing and how you start a live account, okay? You guys ready? Everybody listen. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fund a live account with payouts only. So, your goal is to get payouts from prop firms. You get payouts from prop firms, those payouts you will use to fund a live account, okay? Now, I think as long as prop firms exist, I think that day trading on a live account is unnecessary. Okay. Unless obviously you're making 200, 300, 400, 100K plus per trade, right? Then it makes a lot of sense to do it on a live account. But if you're not doing that, okay, it makes more sense to utilize prop firms while they exist, okay? Because your risk is your max risk is what you spent on the account. Your max risk is not the entire account balance, okay? A lot of people forget this. You're risking in a live account, you're risking real money, right? That's why I tell people that do it with prop firm payouts, because that way it's still almost like it's house money, right? Obviously you earn that money, but it's still like house money. So the goal should always be, in my opinion, to trade a live account, swing trade a live account. Okay, that's what I think. The goal should be to swing trade if you're on a live account. That's where a live account really shines. As long as prop firms exist, then a live account should only be used for swing trading, because obviously you can't swing trade on a prop firm account. So it makes more sense to have a live account when you're swing trading. Now, the margin requirements are going to change constantly, but right now I believe the margin requirements for one mini to overnight one mini are around 30 to 40,000. Maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time I swing traded my live account, the margin requirements were 23K for one mini. 40K now? Okay, so it's double now almost. So yeah, that means you need to have $40,000 in your live account in order to hold one mini overnight through multiple sessions. Okay. So, yeah. Now, again, to reiterate, I don't think prop firms are going anywhere. That's not something that's happening anytime soon. If that does happen, some kids are just like genuinely out of it. So I don't think that's a concern that anybody should have. But I do think that a live account is good to have. I think some people actually might even like benefit from a live account too. Like some people trade a little bit better on a live account, you know? So, yeah, 42,069 I showed for margin. That's insane, bro. Dude, that's actually kind of crazy. Not even 3 months ago, it was 20 something thousand for one mini. So it's double now, doubled up. Kind of crazy. Prop firms are really just a legal loophole. Even so, right? Even so, I think that it's going to be a long time before we get to the point where that actually happens. I think there's a very, very, very long road until that happens. You guys we're talking about multi $100 million companies. Apex is over $1 billion company. Okay. Like we're talking about massive companies here, right? So it's not like just like, oh yeah, FTC's just boom, they're going to take them down. So this is something that would happen over the course of like years and years and years, if that was ever going to happen, where prop firms fully get shut down for good. That's going to be such a slow process, and it's going to take a very, very long time. It would transition to basically sim test to live funded. Yeah. So it would just exist in a different capacity. Like it would almost be like paying straight to funded, right? So right now, as you guys know, straight to fundeds are like a lot of money, $400, $500, $600. So yeah, it Probably going to get to a point where it's straight to fundeds and they're going to be pretty expensive, but in my opinion, still worth it. Top Step in years out there. Yeah, I mean, bro, there's a lot, dude. Top Step, we're not... Forget Top Step, bro. FTMO. You know, it's been out there forever. So, how long it took you guys from passing eval to getting live account? Well, the TPTs we passed. Well, TPT is a 5-day pass, so we passed in 5 days. Apex we passed in 1 day. Yeah, those are the two that I've traded here. And then now we're going to be trading these here. Have you been live? I have been live. Apex is a $1 billion company. Did not know that. I don't know if I was supposed to tell you guys that. Don't repeat that, okay? Why doesn't your code work on Top Step? I'm trying to buy a calm low 50K eval. Top Step doesn't have codes, bro. And I also wouldn't buy a Top Step one. You should do Lucid if you're going to do a Top Step type of firm. When you say Wixie, what are you meaning? Well, so first of all, it's Wixie like this, right? Wixie. Does anybody want to tell Mike Clark what a Wixie is for a spin on the wheel when I get back home? So you got to remind me on Friday again. Or you got to remind me next Monday. Okay, there you go. The Trader's Forge, 50% of the wick, okay? It is 50% of the wick. It's the midpoint of a wick. Trader's Forge, remind me on Monday that you answered this question and you get a spin on the wheel. Just remind me. I'm going to forget by next Monday, so just remind me, okay? What do you think about that 930 long entry now? I think it looks better now because we have a 15-minute fair value gap there. So, yeah, I like it. Give my spin to someone else, bro. Okay, you got to pick somebody in the chat. Someone who needs it. You got to pick somebody. I'm not picking for you. You got to pick. Yo, here we go. Everybody's about to start locking in with the sob stories. Yo, everybody send your sob story. Everybody send your sob story. We are doing the pity segment of the stream. All right. My dog died. I didn't see him pick somebody yet. I only made 100K last year. This guy. Someone said I'm gay. I can't afford ethanol for my Supra. Bro. All right, I'm gonna let him go through the sob stories and pick a winner. Don't pick me. I don't want that shit. Yo, W reverse psychology, Rebo. W reverse psychology. I almost want to give you a spin because you just said that. W reverse psychology. I take care of my mom who has a disability. Okay, now I can't tell which one of you guys are being real and which one of you guys are like just making up bullshit. Okay, let's end this segment. The segment is officially over before like somebody really says some like real fucked up shit and then it's like just the vibes are gone. So yeah, segment officially over. We're gonna let what's his name pick a winner, and then once he picks one, then we will you know, we'll do it. You think we get a new low sometime today? At this point, as of right now, I don't think so yet. As of right now, I don't think so yet. First comment I saw after mine was someone, I think Yasi. I think that's fair, whoever that is. How does she get away with this, bro? How does she get away with this? How did she just do that? That's crazy work. All right, I guess Yasi gets a spin. According to the weekly outlook, don't you think Tuesday is going to head to make high of the week? It doesn't have to, bro. It doesn't have to. Only because if we draw this daily fair value gap with the volume imbalance there, we already hit it. And we got a 1 minute change or 1 hour change in state lower too. Frank, what's good, my brother? How you doing, bro? Yeah, so this daily fair value gap right here, normally in a normal week, I would look at this and I'd be like, okay, this is a very good candidate for a potential high of the week. But the problem is that if you draw it like this, we never hit the daily fair value gap, right? But if you draw it with the volume imbalance, which would put it down here, then you can see we hit it. We hit the fair value gap. And on the 1 hour, we also got the change in state of delivery as well. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to try to predict a high of the week here at this point. I'm just going to watch this thing and see where it goes once it gets up into this area. And yeah, that's it. Frank, I'm in Michigan, bro. I'm in Michigan. I'm doing a class here for the week. I got invited out here to do a trading class, so I'm doing that. I just want to trade. Should I force a trade? Bro, mini Pixify. Do you want to be profitable or do you want to be a piece of shit forever? Which one is it? If you want to be a piece of shit forever, then force a trade. If you want to be profitable, then you sit back and you don't press a single goddamn button. And you sit here and you watch price and no, you don't even paper trade. No, you don't paper trade. Here's the problem, bro. Listen, when you guys, okay, let me know if you guys can understand this because I feel like a lot of people don't understand when I say this. When you lock yourself out of an account or you log out of your account and log into paper trading so that you can execute, are you fixing the problem or are you just putting a band-aid on the problem? It was just a joke. I know, but now I'm going to like make a thing out of it, right? Because I feel like some people genuinely think that way. Some people actually think that logging out of your regular account and logging into paper trading is like a good thing. Like we should do it. But I think that that's not solving anything. And in fact, it's just like, it's like one of them Jewish loopholes, bro. That's what really it is. If I could describe it, that's a Jewish loophole. That's what it is. Okay? I think that you should try to attack the actual problem, right? The real issue that you're having that's making you want to like sit here and just press buttons. That's what you need to figure out first, right? Psychologically, it doesn't make a difference. You're still gambling. If you make a bad decision and get profitable trade, it wires you improperly. 100%. Exactly. 100%. So, yeah, I mean, I think that you guys should just like fix the actual problem instead of, looking for these little loopholes, like locking out of your account. Like, I'm not saying those things are bad, those things are good. Like, locking out is good. And, if logging out and logging into paper trading is good as well. And you can do that too, by the way. Like, I'm not saying don't do it. Like, if you're early in your trading career and you genuinely like feel this urge, I'm not saying don't do it. Okay. But like try to genuinely fight this urge and think to yourself, why do I sit here? Why do I want to like trade so bad? Like why are you so addicted to just pressing buttons and trading? You have to like get rid of this addiction to the dopamine you get when you just press these buttons. Okay. Because that's what it is. At the end of the day, you're just addicted to the dopamine. You know, that's why everybody. That's why you guys like. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just lock in, bro. Lock in. Did you have this issue when you began? Yeah, 100%. I had this issue. Yo, look, when I started my trading career, I didn't have anybody that I used to sit there and watch live stream or watch their videos where they told me like certain rules and what to do and what not to do. Like I figured things out by myself. So, you know, like I used to do all types of bullshit. I'm also somebody that learns the hard way. So like I had to like genuinely be in the trenches in terms of my trading career, right? I had to like really be in the trenches in order to be like, okay, I need to take a step back and, you know, figure it out here. So, yeah. I use your code on the zero plan for alpha futures. W, I guess. I'm not really promoting alpha futures. Like, you know, thanks for being blunt. I have this issue with my paper account when I lock myself out of an eval. Yeah. How much were you down before profit? I was down over $20,000 right out of high school. I was right out of high school. I had not gone to college yet. It was like my first 2 years out of high school. And I was down over 20 grand, right? So I had a full-time job that I was working at the time. I was a car salesman. And every single paycheck, bro, immediately to my portfolio, because at this point there was no prop firms, right? I was trading options. I was an options trader. No prop firms. Actually, prop firms existed, but like nobody used them. Nobody traded futures. And so, yeah, I had to fund my own options portfolio with like $1,000, $2,000, whatever. So I was taking bigger hits than you guys are now by just blowing one eval. What's happening with alpha? There's a lot. You got to look on Twitter. Truly think every profitable trader has to go through their in the trenches phase. Things get way worse before they get better in trading. I agree. And there's two different times where you can face these trenches, okay? And one of them is better than the other. You can either hit the trenches early in your career before you get profitable, right? So like the average trader, you know, you get into the market, you become really unprofitable, you don't know what you're doing, you lose a lot of money, and then you get profitable, right? And the other way is you get into the market, you have a lot of success, beginner's success, right? Beginner's luck, whatever. You make a bunch of money, and then you lose all the money, and then you go through the trenches. And that second one, it's a lot harder to come back from. Right? So, there's a lot of people in here right now that are probably comparing themselves with other friends or like people they started trading with, and they might be profitable and you might not. I was the same way. Just so you guys know, I was trading for a year and a half, and for 6 months of that year and a half, I was trading with people on Discord. I had like friends from Twitter, traders that I would trade with. And these guys were making tens of thousands of dollars in front of me. We're in the same Discord call, bro. We're in the same Discord call. These guys are making so much money. It's unbelievable. I'm losing money day after day. I was like, yo, what is going on? Like, how are these guys? How do we start at the same time? Matter of fact, I might have started before some of these people. And how am I losing money and they're making money? Sometimes we take the same trade. Somehow I'd still lose money. It made no sense, right? And every single one of them now, by the way, does not trade anymore. All of those kids who I started trading with does not trade anymore. They all lost all the money because they had this initial success and they started making money and they let the ego get into their head. They just thought we know everything. Like we can continue doing this. You know, I started and I'm making all this money, bro. Like I can just continue doing this. I just do this forever. This is easy. And next thing you know, Market's going to humble you very quickly. At some point, you're going to pay your market tuition, okay? So if you're one of those people that's paying it early on, be happy. I swear to God, be happy. Started training in the trenches and it fucking killed me and messed up my learning curve for a long time. Do not start in the trenches. It's not the same as it was. Those guys who rode the wave. Options during COVID were OP. Yeah. Yeah. You must have started trading during the pandemic. Many traders found it easy during that period. Well, I started trading before COVID. But a lot of the kids that I was trading with at the time had started, during the pandemic. But yeah, 100%. The COVID price action was extremely easy. Any bull market is easy, guys. Any bull market is easy. There's a lot of you guys who haven't traded through a bull market, a real bull market. When you trade through a real bull market, you'll see how easy it genuinely is to make money, bro. Like that's why, like, until we get back to a bull market, the you just gotta survive. Like, that's it. Just survive. As long as you survive and you make it to that bull market, you're fine, bro. You're gonna make so much money. And here's the thing, like, all of those people, like, think anybody who started during that pandemic time. Do you guys have friends in real life that made money trading during that COVID time? Whether it was through crypto, whether it was meme coins, whatever it might be, I guarantee you guys know at least one person that made a bunch of money during that, COVID time. And I guarantee you, most of those people are back to how they were before and they lost the money. Guarantee it. It's like you guys, especially you guys. So I started trading during this Trump era, right? So a lot of you guys that started trading during this Trump era, or like you're trading now, you started trading in the last, let's say, year. A lot of you guys are learning in the hardest environment possible, right? The hardest possible environment to learn in. So what do you think? How do you think you're going to perform when the market becomes easy again? You're used to trading. You're used to trading the difficult markets. You're making money in the difficult market. How do you think you're going to do when the market is easy, bro? You're going to see so much money, you don't know what to do with it. But the thing is, most people just won't survive to that point. They'll give up. They'll lose hope in themselves, whatever the case might be. They'll blow all their accounts. They'll give up before they get to that point. That's how most people, that's the reality, okay? If we have 1,000 viewers in this chat, I would say 600 to 700 of them will be gone by that time. So what are you talking about? This is the easy market, brother? This is not the easy market, but I'm glad you think that. If you think this is an easy market, just wait till the real easy market comes, bro. You're going to be like, yo, what yacht am I going to look to buy now? But yeah. Why does Google say we're in a bull market? We are. If you look at this chart and you look at the higher time frame, we're at all-time highs, right? So yeah, I guess by that definition, we're in a bull market. But by any other standard, we are not in a bull market, bro. We're not in a bull market. Yachts are a waste of money. How many yachts have you owned, Mugs, to say that, bro? How many yachts have you owned? What traits/skills, if you saw in someone, he will be a good trader? Motivated and disciplined. Genuinely, I think those are the only two traits that you need. You don't need to be like smart, intelligent. Like, obviously it helps to be smart and intelligent, but genuinely you don't need to be. You really don't need to be. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose again. Okay. All right. Just the storage fee and maintenance don't make sense. Yeah, but bro, buddy, when you're making that much money to buy a yacht, then the storage fee and the maintenance fee is like paying for gas in your car. You don't even think about it, bro. It's not something you think about. It's 100K. Yeah, it is 100K a month, yes. I don't even like the ocean. I just don't think you've been on Scary out there. Listen, bro, you're thinking of like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean ass ocean. Like, bro, I'm talking about, bro, the fucking coast of France or some shit, gang. Like, what are we talking about? Like, it's completely different. Like, I'm talking about like docking your yacht like in Monaco, bro. You know, like I'm not talking about like take it on the go. Listen, bro. If you know, you know, okay? If you know, you know. All right? Is it impossible to have a 100% win rate? Nothing's impossible, my friend. Nothing is impossible. I'd rather buy a tank and some land. That'd be cool too. That'd be sick. I'm docked up watching your stream right now. Okay, guys. It's 11:30. I gotta be up at like the ass crack of dawn, so I am gonna go ahead and call this a day. Pretty L day here for these evals. But we'll see. We'll see how they go. I'm not gonna trade these again until the next Asia session. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. It was an okay stream, but yeah, appreciate you guys coming in. Hope you guys at least got something from that, if not a winning trade. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow night at 9:30. Music tomorrow, maybe if I can figure it out. Then yeah, music tomorrow. But all right, guys, love you all. Peace out.